this might fall on deaf ears, you know, but it don't matter because I'm not talking to the blind. I'm not talking to deaf people. You see, check this out. You hear with your ears. I mean, you hear with your eyes, and you see with your ears. What I want to say is this: if you righteously got some get up and go about yourself, you can't lose. It's inevitable. It's virtually impossible. I'm trying to see the secret is to win. I'm trying to share the secret. If you got to get up and go about yourself, man, you can't lose. You can't. It is virtually impossible. It's impossible. The only thing that can stop you, of course, the Lord. That go without saying. You know, that go without saying. Cornbread, not cornbread. Without eggs. Because if you ain't got the cornbread, if you ain't got eggs in the cornbread, it's not cornbread. They gonna look at that like they gonna look at you like, what is this? So that's what I say. I'm saying God without saying God. But I'm going back to what I was saying before. If you got some get up and go about yourself, and there's no. You gonna be alright. You gonna make it. It's inevitable that you're gonna be alright. But the thing is this here. You gotta choose sides. You gotta choose sides, man. What I mean by choosing sides, you're gonna either be focused on what you're trying to do to get ahead or to get over. Or you're gonna be trying to find ways to get to slick people and juke people. Let me put two of these together. The reason why I say you gotta choose sides in order to maintain is because you gotta stay focused on your goal, on your hustle, on your what you're thriving for. You can't lose. You can't lose. You can't lose the ball. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep your eye on the ball. You can't be distracted. You see what I'm saying? So check this out. If you're striving to get to a goal, and then you look over there. Now you striving now. Check this out. Let's say you striving. Working, you doing this, you doing that. And then you look over there, see somebody else. You say, oh, I got a victim. Check me out now. So you're trying to get ahead. You're striving. You're going through the proper procedure to get where you're trying to get. Where you're trying to go, right? You see a opponent, a prey, a victim, or a come up. Okay, you're going to put this on pause. All this striving you're trying to do, you gotta put that. You gotta hit this on. You gotta put pause. You gotta hit pause on that because you gotta control this lick right here. So now you finna chase this lick to get it to come up because it seems like it's a quick lick. You ain't progress no more. You using your drive to go get over on the next person that's already striving and maintaining. So that you done took your eye off the ball. Because the goal is to strive, like I said earlier. If you got in and get up and go about yourself, you cannot lose. It's impossible. But if you get sidetracked because you see a lick over here, which is another person doing the same thing you was doing, then it's actually working for them. It's working for them because they actually ain't took that out of the ball. So bam, you see You see a potential prey victim, you go there. Now you don't stop striving. You finna go over here and see if you can and game off that person to get what they at. Basically trying to take what they got, add to yours, so you can say you did. That's not gonna work. You got to choose a side. Now, if you see somebody might striving, and then you use your drive to work with their drive, and y'all work together, bam, it can happen. You can blow up. You get where you want to be. But if you trying to get, you can be single and strive. You cannot lose if you strive. But if you get sidetracked and see if you can manipulate, maneuver, and do some other shit, you're gonna lose focus and fall. So you gotta choose sides. You gotta be for real, or you gonna suck and jive. Who one you gonna do? You gotta choose sides, man. You can't. I tell you what. If I stop what I'm doing and start chasing women, I'm gonna lose focus on what I'm doing. Or if I try to make somebody think the way I need to think, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing over here to go over there, and my attention gonna be on this individual to try to. Now I gotta try to decode what they think, how they maneuver. Then I gotta after that, then I gotta reprogram how they think. You feel me? It's like a computer. So I gotta put this on hold because even with a computer or anything that's been generated, you're gonna have to monitor it. So you can't go back to what you're doing. Because you gotta stay there and monitor whatever you have reprogrammed or whatever you're trying to control. You have to monitor that. It has to be a monitor there to keep it on track the way you want it to be. Because if you move away, if you go away somewhere, it's gonna, we're gonna get back to their normal self. That's why pimps had to always be around their hoes. Because if the pimps stay away too long, the hoes is gonna start doing their own thing. So what I'm saying is this: if you get off your hustle, if you stop pushing and driving and being determined on the goal you're trying to get the legit way, and you try to find a victim, which is a human being, you finna set yourself up for failure. So you gotta choose one. You gotta strive or suck and jive. Which one you want to do? Because if you actually put forth an effort and ain't put no bullshit in the game, you be alright. You know what I'm saying? Long you try to maneuver, scheme and spam on somebody, that takes extra energy. It takes energy to run a game. Cause they gonna upset you because the shit ain't working like you want to, so now you're mad because you done got off your square of what you trying to do, trying to maneuver and get over and scheme on somebody else or somebody else's muscle. You got to get up and go by yourself. You can't. It ain't no way you can be failing. The only way you can fail, and you got to get up and go by yourself, is if you involve other people. Whether you listen to other people or try to manipulate other people. That's how you fail. If you're striving, you can't fail. You can't. If you're shucking and jiving, that's how you fail. You're sucking and bucking and jiving because you got a good brain on you. I know you got a good brain on you. You got to get up and go. You got to drive, you got to muscle, you got to. But dealing with other people, man, gonna fuck you up. Especially if you ain't working with them. It takes energy to deal with other people. People are made by God. Do you know how powerful God is? So if God is powerful, He made people powerful. So if you get off your square and start dealing with what something God made, you finna get yourself thrown off. It's gonna throw you off. People are made by the Lord. A person is not a person is a distraction, especially if you're not working with them. If you're trying to maneuver off of them, it's gonna backfire on you. Because that people are made by God. Anything made by God, and you have ill intention toward it, or you want to manipulate it or use it, it's gonna backfire on you because it was made from God. I'm not trying to preach. I'm trying to show you something. Either you be straight up and strive and move forward. But if you try to cling on somebody else and use them and manipulate them, it's gonna backfire. That's how you keep failing. Do you get what I'm saying? If you go into anything with ill intention, it's gonna backfire. If you go into anything trying to manipulate it, it's gonna backfire. If you sad, if you mad, if you displaced, it's because it ain't because you know you got drive, you know you got effort, you know you got the knowledge, you know you got the wisdom, but you're mad because you falling. The reason why you're falling, think about how many people you done got over on. Think about how many people you done try to manipulate. All you gotta do is think. Anybody that's doing bad. Think about how many people you done try to get over on. Most of the people I know run this motherfucking mad. A person that's upset, the mad people usually are the ones that went into a situation looking for a different outcome. Really, a manipulation. The mad ones. You got people that disappointed. I'm not talking about the one that's disappointed. I'm talking about the one that's mad. If you meet a person that's mad, they mad all the time, 9 out of 10, those people are manipulators and have tried to manipulate and was mad because the shit that they didn't work. Now you got people that disappointed. I'm one of the ones that's been disappointed. I'm not mad. Disappointment and anger is two different things. I'm disappointed on how in the fuck you gonna bring the weakest game to the strongest player. That's what I'm disappointed about, but I ain't mad about it. I be wondering, why you gonna bring this bullshit to me anyway? Why you trying to trick me? That's what I'm disappointed about. I ain't mad at all. In fact, I'm happy. But again, suicide. If you quit that shucking and jiving, trying to slick other people, you will see yourself on an incline, doing better, doing more positive things. But if you in the manipulating game, trying to slick people, trying to see if you can swindle them out of what they got, then 9 out of 10, you're going to forever see yourself making 2 steps forward, getting knocked back 5 and 10. And you're going to be mad at life because your bullshit is turning on you. It's you, it's not nobody but you. If you're on that bullshit.